Today's educational trends, breaking boundaries, shaping minds, and lighting the path of tomorrow's possibilities. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Dalvinder Kaur from Lovely Professional University. Get ready to dive into today's topic, that is current trends in education. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day. Dr. Vijay Kumar, Professor and Dean, School of Education, Lovely Professional University. With over 20 years of experience, Dr. Kumar is renowned for his expertise in teaching, education, emotional intelligence, and academic monitoring. He has guided numerous masters and PhD. So I would like to introduce Ms. Rashmi Sharma, educationist and chairperson, the Superior World School, Ludhiana. With a wealth of experience spanning over 3 decades in the field of education, Ms. Sharma brings expertise in curriculum planning, staff management, and seminars. So I would like to introduce an alumni also in this webinar, Mr. Prakash Pathak, founder, the Mother Academy, Nepal. With 7 years of experience, Mr. Prakash specializes in educational, board work, and organizational management. He has been instrumental in improving efficiency and student performance with fostering a positive environment. So I would like to introduce admission nominee also in this webinar, Mr. Rishabh Sharma, Officer and ADR Coordinator at the Department of TIAPS, Northern Division of Admissions. Mr. Sharma plays a pivotal role in connecting the university with various institutions and organizations. So now, I would like to request everyone for any question you can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. And now I hand over the thanks to Dr. Vijay Kumar, Dr. Rashmi Sharma, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from them. Over to you, sir and ma'am.
Thank you, Dalvinder. Good morning to
Thank you
all.
very much.
Good evening.
Good morning, sir.
And I welcome the industry expert, Mrs. Rashmi Sharma, as well as
Thank you, sir. Thank
our
you very
alumni
much.
in absentia. Before I start, I would like to just share my screen.
Yes, the screen is visible. You can continue.
Thank you, Dalvinder. So today's topic is on the current trends in education. Dear friends, we are in a scenario wherein the new and new things are coming up on daily basis, and we are finding that the technology has come up in a big way, and that is leading to changes in our day-to-day life. We are finding that earlier when we were in the classrooms, the teachers are teaching in a different ways. They are writing on the blackboards and we are listening, and there is a passive kind of learning which is not present in these times. We are finding that people are looking into the scenario wherein we are focusing upon more and more interaction among the learners, and we are finding that there are new ways to engage the learners. So we are finding in a situation wherein the people are just passive, the student is passive, the teacher is passive, wherein we are coming up with the teacher as an interactive person in the classroom. The learner is also coming up with so many things, with mobile, with gadgets, with TV, with computer to learn. So as a result, we are finding in there is a lot of change going on in the education sector. And we as teachers need to prepare ourselves for that. And that is the main thing that wherein we are going to look into in this present scenario, that how we can become more and more competent in terms of making the learning and making the teaching more fruitful for the learners. We are finding that there is not just the changing in the pedagogy, changing in the learner, changing in the teacher. There is so many change coming up in our teaching. The teacher, the learner is now a blogger. He is using his reflection on daily basis. He is writing. He's sharing whatever he is understanding in terms of his uh, in terms of his learning. He's trying to write on it, and he's sharing the contents with the people. So there is a lot of things he's doing continuously in his learning area, wherein a continuous feedback, a continuous research, a continuous sharing of the contents, the continent improvement in the evaluation strategies, and the overall emphasis of the learner is changing. So his total philosophical understanding as a learner has a paradigm shift. We are finding that the learner is not going to just coming up as a passive person in the classroom. He's coming up with a very dynamism. He's using the gadgets. He's using his personal space, and he is working in collaboration, working in groups in order to learn. So as a result, we are finding in that there is more things are coming up in the present generation. We are finding the things are changing in a very fast pace. The technology is coming up more and more bigger way, and that is leading to changing in even in the technology orientation of the teacher that we are having today, and that is going to further change 5 years later. So we are in a scenario wherein the skills that are required for the teacher in the to be a successful teacher in the process is constantly going to change, and this is going to be a scenario wherein the institutions are playing a major role, and wherein the university LPU as a university is making the things more easier for the learners, for the teachers who are going to become the new teachers in the of the tomorrow. So that let's begin with this process wherein we need to understand how we can become the learners or teachers of the tomorrow. There is trends. Now we need to prepare ourselves for the blended learning. As a teacher, we are not just going into the classroom to interact with the learner. We are going with the learners in order to make them understand the technological tools. What is the use in which the mobiles or the internet or the computers can be utilized for the learning. Similarly, he must be able to understand that how the social media is effective in terms of use in the learning, how we can enhance our knowledge, how we can increase our understanding of the content by sharing. Further, there is more into it that due to the changing span of time, the span of attention of the learners, we need to include the learners in terms of gamifications activities so that they may be participating in the learning more fruitfully, and we need to make them this as a exercise for the learners that they may be able to and get the enjoyment out of the learning. So and with the advent of the technology, we are talking about the augmented reality and the virtual reality. So as a result, we are making the experiences of the learners more effective through the use of the immersive learning technologies. Further, we have to be adept not just to interact with the class in the physical space, but we have to be active on the online, and we need to take care of the learners' needs during the out of the school hours also. So as a result, we must be proficient in the online learning. Further, the soft skills plays a major role in the person's development and his personality. So therefore, the training of the children in order to use the language in the appropriate manner with different scenarios, with different situations, wherein he may be having the roles as a worker, as a problem solver, or as a leader, he need to be able to speak the communication in that way. Further, the socio emotional learning is very important because the in different scenarios, the life skills that he is going to take along with him is going to help him to understand the society and to behave in the society in the most acceptable manner. Further, he is going to take into talk about the contents into bite-sized learnings. We need to make the contents more simpler with small informations which the student may be able to take into consideration for his understanding. So we are into a scenario wherein we are focusing on lot of blending, lot of scenario in terms of understanding of the technology, and the proficiency in using in all these technologies will be the one of the major emphasis of the teaching community. So as a result, we must be able to make out that how we are making ourselves more professional in terms of the use as a human with human touch and using the computers or the technology in order to make a better teacher which is going to take into this 21st century generation into the as a useful citizens for the society. So, and how this things are going to be changing up, and that is always talked about in the newspapers, that how we are going to make this hybrid learning more important. We are going to take into the transformative shift as per the article published in NDTV Education, that there is need to be tailored learning experiences. There need to be integration of the technology with the classroom, and we need to talk about all this competitive skill acquisition of the learners, which is going to make use of the gamification to lead to the students learning into a better way. So that is going to be taking into make more learning orientation as a challenging, as a motivational, as an engagement, as a rewarding activity for the learners. So we need to take this into consideration, that for the future we need to make the learning more and more gamified. And this is only possible when we are going to take the teaching as one of the activity which is going to be useful for the society. For the teaching as a society, for teaching is to be for the learning only. Further, we are taking up a lot of gamification activities. We are talking about a lot of the social media activities, which is going to help the learners into making the future of his learning into a more fruitful way. So, as a teacher, we are not just going to make up the talk of the just as a platform. We need to talk about as a storyteller. We need to use ourselves as for live streaming. We need to conduct the lectures and discussions, use chat boards for the students who are not going into the classrooms. So as a result, the teacher need to be a holistic personality, which is going to take care of the children in and out of the school with the help of the technology, with the help of the classroom, with the help of the mobiles, with the help of the computers, as well as he's going to give the human touch to everything that he is doing in his day-to-day life. We are finding in that there are the things which is going up on a daily basis, and we are going to integrate the virtual reality and the augmented reality into the classroom, and that is going to, we are just finding that technology outside in the malls at present, but we are going to shortly find out these technologies in the classrooms in order to give more better experiences of the learning to the learners. And that is going to be the game changing activity, game changing thing in the education sector. We are finding in as to train ourselves, and for the online learning where we are going to engage the learners and take their assessments on in the online platform. And finally, these all things are going to help out as a human touch to make the learners more aware, more managed, more connected to each other, and they are more concerned about the society and are able to work into those situations. So this is going to be the a game changing activity that the teacher need to learn. And finally, we have to in the 21st century, we need to talk about the nano learning, wherein these small size contents are going to be taught to the learner. So if the learner of the teacher of today are going to be focusing on these angles, he is going to become a teacher of the 21st century. But we are expecting that robots are going to come up into the classroom. Yes, they may come, but they are not going to give the human touch. Again, the role of the teacher is going to be there only, and but we need to be equipped ourselves with the technology, with the humane touch, with the life skills, with the human touch. And so then only the teacher be will be instrumental in shaping the lives of the learners for the 21st century. So with this, I complete my brief orientation towards which the LPU School of Education is focusing upon to make the teachers of tomorrow. And now I would like to talk with the industry experts, those who are going to give us an idea that what they are finding uh, in their day-to-day environment. So we have with us Mrs. Rashmi Sharma. She is the educationist and the principal in the Superior World School, and is taking care of more than 100 teachers, wherein she is looking after the learning of the children and day-to-day involvement with the students and the teachers. So we will be very happy to hear from you, ma'am. I would my first question to
Thank you, sir.
you is that what are the current trends influencing the school education in India?
Sir, first of all, I would like to say thanks for inviting me on this great platform, the web from the LPU University. And uh, as I'm working in the field of education from since I think more than 20 years. So I love to be in education, and the current trend is in the school education is in India are shifting towards the competency based education, integration of technology in teaching and learning, adoption of the innovative pedagogies, different types of the for the different subjects. If there's maths, there is a different type of pedagogy. If there's a science, there's a different type of pedagogy. And the technology use is also being inclusive in the education. Focus on the inclusive education in the educational practices, and one most important thing is emphasis on the teachers continuous professional development through the seminars, workshops, and training in content and the soft skills, along with their mental health and well-being. Also there are being introduced the yoga and meditation and stress management plans in the education system for the teachers also.
Thank you, ma'am. You are right. The curriculum of the School of Education also reflects in those angles. We are
Yes, yes,
making
sir.
the
Yes, sir.
children to write the lesson plans in these directions, and they are working on the development of the competency-based evaluations, as well as we are focusing them to make themselves trained with the use of the MS Office, as well as the Google Suite and the different platforms for learning, online platforms like the Zoom, Google Meet, etc.
Yes,
Along with that,
yes,
we are focusing upon the use of the smart board in the classrooms to the future teachers. So, as you have talked about the life skills, we are also focusing upon as a course for art and drama in education. Similarly, the life skills course is there, which makes the future teachers prepared for the 21st century. Ma'am, you were talking about the technology. So, how do you think that the technology is impacting the school education in India?
yes, sir. Technology is impacting the school education in India. Through that we have launched in our school the smart boards, smart classes, and the online resources we have introduced in the school. The technology is revolutionizing the school education in India. By using all these things, the audio visual equipments in the classrooms, now the students are not only limited to the books and the rote learning, they are learning whatever they are watching on the smart boards and through the boards and the smart classes. They may be facilitating to the virtual classrooms, and when needed, the art integrated education has been given to them, problem solving approach, and education in the life skills, promoting the collaborative learning among the students, and enhancing the teaching effectiveness through the tools like the educational apps, interactive whiteboards. And sometimes during the COVID also we have given the classes through the smart classes or online virtual portals. The teacher training in the effective use of technology. We have spent lots of hours in the workshops and seminars through which we have given our teachers lots of such skills. And overall, we are progressing towards the well established smart schools.
It's a very good initiative by the Superior World School that the teachers are trained to use the technology and
Yes,
into the classrooms, as well as they are preparing the open educational resources and
yes,
are benefiting the children to use those audiovisual aids in their day-to-day learning. Also, ma'am, we are
yes,
also focusing upon the e-content development apart from the using of the technology in the classroom, preparation of audiovisual aids or the smart board. but we have also gone into the field of developing the e-contents. So the
Yeah.
teachers are, the teacher trainees are preparing their audiovisual aids, recording themselves, and then editing their content, whatever they have
Yes,
prepared,
yes.
with the help of the softwares, under the guidance of the teachers. So this is the we are taking further the education to the next level for the teachers. Um, Ma'am, I
Yes.
would like to talk about, because you have just started your answer with the competency-based education. So, what role do you think the competency-based education play in shaping the future of the students in India?
Definitely. With the promotion and execution of the NEP 2020, the competency-based education is gaining importance in today's educational scenario. In India, as it focuses on developing the specific skills, knowledge, and attitude towards the effective teaching and learning, such education system emphasizes practical experiences, reflective practices, and assessments aligned with the teaching learning competencies and ensuring the teachers are the better prepared to meet the diverse needs of the students in today's classrooms. Now with a click of the computer they can make the question paper banks in their accounts. They keep the ppts in their hands to make the better understanding of the topic. They try to clear the concepts by using both online and offline teachings. In this way, they prepare the question papers within a minutes when they are taking the help of AI. And so many things they are learning. They are translating the language and giving in the classrooms. They are helping a lot in this way. If they are using the technology, they know now they can within minutes they can prepare a test, they can prepare a question paper, they can show the whatever they wanted to tell the students. A complete picture or video can be shown to them. So this makes their work a lot of easy, I think. And all of the India they are developing such types of specific skills and knowledge among the teachers through the webinars and the workshops. So then definitely in the future of tomorrow's students will be more smart, just like their schools. I feel
That's
so.
right, ma'am. With the use of competency-based education, we will be finding
Yeah.
a more smarter generation in future. Yes,
Yes, yes,
the
definitely.
uh, teachers are need to be learned to prepare the competency-based education. And
They
yes,
are learning,
you
they
are
are learning this side
you
by
are
side and finding that this is very helpful. This is
you have rightly said the use of AI also is being the helpful
yes.
to prepare the competency-based
Within minutes they can prepare a
items.
test. Suppose they are putting a topic of the within minutes from lots of sites, data sites, AI prepare a question paper within minutes. Suppose I announce that tomorrow will be the surprise test. Within minutes teachers prepared it. Then this is a significant thing that teachers have a smart tool in their hands to
In their
make their
hands.
work easy and effective.
They are
This is it.
using the technology to assess the cognitive, affective, and psychomotor domains of the learning of the students. So that's
Yes.
very nice that we have the teachers are started with the use of the competency-based evaluation as expected by the National Education Policy 2020,
Yes.
and we are moving ahead in the direction of the competency-based evaluation. Ma'am, I would like to also know from you what steps the your school has taken in terms of the inclusive education, that there is a need to address this in India.
Mhm. Sir, on the level of the CBSE given us initially in 2022 to 23, we have attended so many workshops and seminars to learn how to implement the inclusive education in our Indian schools. So, as a leader, educator, so we have learned so many things in those workshops and implementing in our schools. Redesigning the curriculum to cater the each student's needs, training teachers with the strategies to create inclusive learning environments, accommodating diverse learning needs, and promoting equity and the social justice in education. have now been adopted to make school education more inclusive. And the school boards also emphasize the students' sensitization towards disability rights and the use of the inclusive pedagogies to prepare the teacher to teach the students with diverse backgrounds and abilities. That's all. We are also having 2 to 3 children in our school. They need a special education. We help them. They are physically not privileged as other students, but we are helping them, giving them the tools through which they are gaining the education and knowledge of today.
That's right, ma'am. Good efforts by the school to take care of the all sections of the society, because
Yes.
that is the uh, core of the inclusive education, that we have to take along all the sections of the society which are coming for the learning, and we have to educate them also with special efforts, and that's the thing we need to do and train our teachers in order to do that. uh,
Yes.
Lastly, ma'am, I would like to talk about what is the quality and relevance of school education in India, how we can enhance this thing in our school sector. What are
Right,
your
sir.
takes on that? What
So
efforts
it
you are
is a
taking up?
continuous process. It is, as learning is a never-ending process. In the same way, the quality in learning, it is a regular effort. I think efforts aligned with the NEP also in 2020 are underway to uplift the quality and relevance of the school education in India. These include the revising of the curriculum to align the contemporary needs, establishing a strong teacher competency frameworks, implementing the rigorous accreditation standards, fostering the professional development initiatives, and fostering the collaborations with the teacher education institutions and related stakeholders. Moreover, the NEP 2020 emphasizes promoting research and innovation in schools like action research, case studies, innovation in pedagogies, copyrights, and patents of the unique teaching learning processes and teaching aids. This research-based approach will prove a very helpful in tracking the involving challenges, thereby equipping educators with the requisite knowledge and skills and the temperament essentials for the effective teaching in the 21st century for grabbing the opportunities in the future for everyone. Yes, sir.
That's good efforts, ma'am. That's good efforts that we are finding in the things are improving in our society, and for that, the teacher is the at the forefront, and he's looking after the aspects. But if whatever we have expected in terms of the sustainable development goals, we need to take our enrollment to 50%, and so that to at the higher education level, and for that the school education plays a very important role. So we need to
Right.
definitely look into the quality of education at the school level. So thank you very much, ma'am, for joining us. uh, Over
Thank
to
you,
you,
sir.
Dalvinder,
Thank you
ma'am.
very much.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Vijay and Ms. Rashmi. So it was wonderful delight for discuss on 21st century modern learning comes under blended learning, gamification, social media learning, soft skills learning, nano learning, and many more from our experts. And now I would request to that mission nominee, Mr. Rishabh Sharma, to be on the screen. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Dalvinder ma'am. I hope I am audible.
Yes, you're audible. You can continue.
Yeah. Before starting, I would like to thank Dr. Vijay Kumar Chechiji and Ms. Rashmi Sharma for such an insightful information about education program. So it was wonderful listening to you both and gaining much of knowledge. So, sir, I would like to request you if you can please stop sharing your screen. Yeah, thank you, sir. So today we will be discussing about approvals, accreditations of universities, and moreover, we will be talking about infrastructure part and what programs we are offering under education program. Without taking much of time, I will give you a few glimpses of each and everything. So before starting, I would it give me immense pleasure and proud feeling to share with you all that LPU is now NAC grade A++ university with 3.68 score on 4-point scale. It is highest score in first cycle of accreditation among all government and private universities. If we talk about we have accreditation from ICAR. We are talking about education programs. We have National Council for Teacher Education. We have approval from them, NCTE, Pharmacy Council of India, Council of Architecture, Bar Council of India. So list is long. You can have a look. We are also member with Association of Indian Universities, International Association of Universities. If we talk about rankings, LPU has been ranked 23rd among top universities of India by the World University Rankings 2023, and World Universities with Real Impact ranking, we have been ranked second. If we talk about Atal ranking of institution on innovation and achievement, we have been ranked to third. If we talk about the exposure at LPU and extracurricular activities, LPU creates history 12 out of 13 LPU students won Olympic medals in all three categories: gold, silver. We our students excelled in all the departments, whether it is our students won national sports award. We were first runner-up for, for Maulana Abdul sports with Abhishek won gold medal in archery. So you can have a look. Then, if as we are talking about the exposure available at LPU, you can see LPU successfully hosted 106 Indian Science Congress, which was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi. His Holiness Dalai Lama in LPU campus interacting with students, two former presidents in single frame, then President of India, Sri Pranab Mukherjee, alongside the former President of Afghanistan, Mr. Hamid Karzai, and also our worthy Chancellor, Sir, Dr. Ashok Kumar Mittal, Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, then Finance Minister of India, Shri Anuj Jaitley ji, Venkaiah Naidu ji, Gohar Gopal Das, many celebrities and sports personalities also keep on visiting LPU campus. You can have a look. I think I need not to name them. You know them by their face. So yeah, LPU holds one Guinness Book of World Record on its name for highest number of people doing Bhangra at a single venue. This is you can have a look of our infrastructure, Shanti Devi Mittal Auditorium with sitting capacity of more than 2,500 people. Labs are there, library is there, Unimall, you can get all your essential needs fulfilled here, whether it is basic need, if you want to go to gymnasium, even bowling area is there. We also have 50 bedded hospital in university campus. So this is the aerial view of lovely professional university, lush green campus. We have been awarded cleanest and safest awarded with the cleanest and safest campus award as well. Night view of lovely professional university. We also have indoor stadium facilities available with us. Badminton, shooting range, basketball, volleyball, squash. Then we also have Olympic-sized swimming pool. This is the outer view of lovely professional university. I would like to show you this video. So now let's go live. Let's talk about the eligibility. Now, please note our website address, that is www.helpu.in. I am repeating it for you, www.helpu.in. Now, how you can come to this page? All you have to do is you need to go to admission. If you are appearing or pass out student, you need to click after 12th program. Otherwise, after graduation, post graduation program. Just like I have already clicked here on 12th, then it will show you all the disciplines available in Lovely Professional University. As we are today, we are discussing about education program. So I have clicked here on education. So after clicking, we need to select one course. After 12th, we have two options available. One is integrated BA, and second one is integrated BSc BA. Now let's click on integrated BA. If we talk about this particular program, 4-year program with 8 semesters, and eligibility says you need minimum 50% marks in 10 plus 2 to take admission in this particular program. If we talk about the fee structure for this program, fees is 30,000 rupees per semester. And if we move further to important dates, so online admissions already started from 21st February in this program. Last date for this schedule is 30th of April to take admission in this program. Now, there comes in your mind that how you can apply for admission. For that, you can click here. Otherwise, you can note the direct link, that is admission.lpu.in. Once you go to admission.lpu.in, here you need to register yourself. And similarly, after registering, you will get the option uh, for take admission. You just simply click there, update your journal information, contact details, and your qualification details, and subsequently you will pay your provisional registration fees. That will be part of your program fees only. So once you pay that fees, you will be registered into that particular program. After that, you need to submit your documents. So further, if you want to connect with us, you can schedule a call. Otherwise, you can chat with us through WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number is 985256900. Otherwise, simply you can click here. If you want to connect with us through live video counseling, you can click here and you will be able to connect with us through Zoom. And further, I am repeating our landline number, call center number with you, 01824 So that's all from my side. Selvinder Bhai?
Thank you so much, Mr. Rishabh. As
Yeah,
I
thank
can
you so
see,
much,
there are
madam.
some questions from our participants. Can we take questions, Dr. Vijay Kumar and Ms. Rashmi Sharma?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
You already answered so many questions from our participants, and there are some more questions. Megha is asking here, what emerging technologies are currently influencing the landscape of education, and how are they being integrated into traditional learning environment?
Uh, Megha, that's a very good question. Uh, at present, when we are finding in that teaching is not just limited to the classroom environment. Now, the teacher is a person who is need to be well versed with the technology. He has to be on the social media, and he is a kind of a social media influencer. Now, earlier we used to see that the learner used to see their teacher as their role model, and the same is the case that today the teachers are the social media influencers, and that is through their online profiles. And so, what skills, technology orientation that is required for the teacher? So, first and foremost is the use of the computers, and then there are not many skills which are related to that. For example, the basic skills include that you must be well versed with the MS Office, creation of the good PowerPoints, and then further it is not just the case that is the skill orientation is there. We need to be creating the content with our PowerPoint or to other sources. And then when we need to put that onto the social media. So the creatively, you have to be very good, number one aspect. The number two, you need to create a content which is easily comprehensible and is to be original. And finally, it has to be, you need to put it in onto the social media. So you need to edit also. So you require the skills for the Photoshop editing, video recording, as well as the audio recording, and then mingling them up in order to create the content for the future. So as a teacher, you need to be on the social media with your own content. So what we are finding in today, we are finding lot many people are have started their channels. So what they are doing, they are just making the content visible to the individuals by simple PowerPoint, but that can be at to a very high standard level. And for that, your university is training the students to prepare the e-contents. Then further, there need to be the online learning. We need to connect to the lot many people. We need to collaborate with lot many people in the field. So that is the another skill of the teacher as a technology savvy individual, that he has to be on the move on social media, on the online space, where he is interacting with the researchers from all around the world, the teachers from all around the world as a community, and he's sharing the knowledge for his own learning also, and is making the learning of the other individuals also easier. So it is the not the time wherein you are just uh, can say that I have been a master of the content, and now I can be good. So this time you have to be upgrading yourself with respect to the technology, because 5 years back we were just talking about creation of the PowerPoint as the technology orientation. But now we are talking up that you need to record yourself, you need to create yourself, you need to mingle the audio, video, and the PowerPoint content. So this is a new aspect. So back the rest of the smart board skills were earlier also. Now it is more into the smart board use with the help of the immersive technologies of virtual and the augmented reality. That is the technology orientation. But as an individual, the skills on the computers are very important, and the nitty and gritties of different softwares is one of the major focus of the future.
Thank you so much, sir. I hope, Megha, you got your answer from our expert. So Divanshu is asking here, so I want to know about the recruitment for as an assistant professor in the School of Education. I have cleared my UGC, NET in education, and MSc mathematics.
Can you repeat, ma'am?
So I want to know about the recruitment for as an assistant professor in the School of Education. I have cleared my UGC, NET in education plus MSc mathematics. Divanshu is asking.
Okay. Anshu, at present you are, as per your qualification, you have not doctorate. So we have the minimum qualification as the doctorate in education for the recruitment of the faculty in School of Education.
Yeah.
So you
Thank you
need
so
to
much.
firstly enroll yourself. I would suggest you to go for the PhD at LPU and complete it, and then you will be eligible for the recruitment at LPU.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vijay and Ms. Rashmi. And I hope I can surely say this, all the participants got the answers from our experts. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information for better decision making regarding your admissions. If anyone wants to access this webinar, they can visit a website that is lpu.in or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.